being willing to do something when it's not safe. As you can see, we're getting ready for South Africa. We're spending this evening test packing, so we're getting all the stuff ready so we can figure out if we have everything we want and need, and we decided to show you what we're going to be taking on our trip and some of our ideas to make our packing and travel easier. If you have ever traveled overseas, you know that it's always a good idea to have a little carry-on with some clothes in it that if your bag gets lost, you still have something to change into. So that's what we're going to start with now. Some essentials and go from there. I'm going to be taking Killing Kryptonite to read. This is a fun Bible that I got from my good friend Pastor Darren. And there's a fancy pen inside.
That's not a pen.
It's a pencil.
And it's not fancy.
It's a fancy pencil. That's why it's such a fancy pen. Because you can write upside down. It's a fancy pen.
Tablet.
That writes upside down.
My glasses, I don't have appropriate depth perception.
Depth perception?
Depth!
Oh, depth perception.
Depth.
She has death ray vision.
Oh my gosh, you're so annoying sometimes. Think fast. We're gonna be there for how many days?
The 21st. And we're getting back. We're leaving on the 21st. And we're getting back on the 29th.
Okay, but that's not correct. That's not the right amount of days, because whatever we wear on Thursday,
that's 8 days.
Is what we are also wearing on Friday.
It's 8 days, but it's 2 days of travel. So 6 different days, right?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so 6 days. The weather is a thing too.
I knew it.
What?
6 days. I'm a good counter.
Oh, so smart.
I am so smart. Thank you. Yeah, so the weather, it should be summertime. It should be hot. I mean, we could ask Google real quick. Hey, Google, what's the weather in Johannesburg, South Africa?
Right now in Johannesburg, it's 59 and clear. Wednesday, it'll be mostly sunny with a high of 79 and a low of 59.
Okay, so it's not super,
All right,
super hot.
that is not super hot.
It's fall. I recently bought new pants, and now I actually have choices instead of like this pair of jeans or that pair of jeans. The end. I have 4 different pairs of pants now. Like, living the fancy life.
Whoa.
I did get them for free, but
free clothes are the best clothes. So one thing that we're doing that is not super common is we're going to use Rubbermaid tubs to take with us. Instead of big giant carry-on suitcases, we're going to use Rubbermaid tubs. Some of the guys did last time I went to Africa last year, using Rubbermaid tubs instead of carry-ons. You don't have to worry about getting big giant suitcases because they're super expensive.
so expensive.
I mean, a lot of the stuff that's going to go in here is stuff we're going to leave. And then if we have big giant suitcases that we have to cart back that are empty, it's kind of wasted. But these, if they're empty, we can just stack them together. Look, we have one carry-on, and we'll use zip ties.
One checked bag.
One checked bag. So yeah, one checked bag. So we're going to use zip ties to hold them all together, hold the lids on. But the thing about doing that, if you're going to do this on a missions trip, you need to make sure you don't zip tie the lids on before you check them, because 100% of the time the TSA agent is going to want to look in a bin like this. So you got to poke the holes in it, have the zip ties ready, they'll look through it, zip tie it, off it goes.
You're going to want to drill those holes.
Just poke it.
With a pencil.
Yeah, a pencil. Right through the Rubbermaid tub. No, you'll have to use a drill. Obviously, the reason we're going is to take video for Nancy and for Casa Ministries. So we're going to need all of our camera gear. I don't know. Do you want to bring yours, or should we just bring mine?
Well, yours is older, so... And we already know it's hefty and can take falling out of a van, because it did that last summer.
Yeah, that's right. See that? Can you see that dent right there? That's from when it fell out of the back of the van last time I was in Africa. Open up the back hatch. All of a sudden, my whole bag just tumbled out, and the laptop just fell on the ground. So I got some bumps in it, but it works great.
It works well. I wouldn't say great.
You have a new fancy one.
Which is
my old school MacBook is nice.
Mine is new and fancy, and that is a reason to take it and a reason to leave it behind.
Be the light in your community. Be the light in your church. Be the light everywhere you go.